Hey YouTubers, what's going on? It is your boy once again, RKO2582. Here to do my Raw review for May the 20th, 2013, and to give my brief thoughts on this past Sunday's WWE Extreme Rules PPV, since I didn't get to do a review like I wanted to, but I'll just give a couple of thoughts from the matches that happened on the pay-per-view. The number one contenders match with Del Rio and Swagger, that was I couldn't get into that match. I mean, and then you had the false finish of Zeb Coulter throwing in the towel, thought Del Rio had quit, and then they did an instant replay spot. I'm like, really? Like, is this the NFL, NBA, all this stuff? I'm like, wow, an instant replay spot, wow. And then, of course, it led to Del Rio, locking in the crossarm breaker for the win. So Del Rio, as I predicted, is still your number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. All right. Oh, the match that kicked off the show was Jericho and Fandango. This was a good match. No, good opener. Sorry. And Chris Jericho wins with that code breaker mid-air, which was good. And yeah, so Jericho wins once, and right move. Next was Kofi Kingston and Dean Ambrose for the U.S. title. Yeah, this was not a bad match. I actually enjoyed this match. Dean Ambrose got some chops, and yep, and as predicted, Dean Ambrose is your new U.S. champion. So once again, Kofi's back to where he usually is. They just got to turn heel. That's the only way they can save him at this point. All right, you had Sheamus and Mark Henry strap match. This match was, yeah. I still wish they really made a full road match, but in the end, Sheamus wins surprisingly, and Mark Henry should have won this, but Sheamus, wins once again, and oh yeah, Team Hell No against the rest of the Shield, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. Get the Shield mixed up. The tag team titles, yeah, this is a decent tag team match, and of course the Shield, pretty much proved their dominance. So they have the tag team and U.S. titles in their camp. All right, Big Show and Randy Orton an Extreme Rules match. This was okay, and I was surprised with the finish. I mean, Randy Orton bring back the punt. I thought he couldn't do the punt anymore, but I guess it was okay for that match. So does this mean Randy Orton might start using the punt again? I don't know. So as predicted, since they were in St. Louis, this is Randy Orton's hometown, so he got the victory. Next was the last man standing match between Ryback and Cena, and this was not a bad last man standing match. It was going good until the ending. The ending was just, I was like, everybody was like they're gonna count 10. It looked like Ryback stood up first, but then they just ended with a no contest. But I'll explain why they did that on my Raw review. And finally, Triple H Brock Lesnar steel cage match, the match I was looking forward to the most out of this card. I actually enjoyed the steel cage match, and in the end, of course, Brock Lesnar, the beast, goes over like he should. Yeah, what a difference a year makes. Last year he didn't get to win Extreme Rules. This year he does. So I guess the question is, now that Brock's Triple H done, like where does Brock and Triple H go from here? So, all right, now on to my Raw review. So Raw had kicked off with an ambulance truck coming by, and guess who was in it? Ryback. And he spoke about, Extreme Rules with the fish. Sorry, he spoke, and then he said the next time, if he sees Cena, he said, this time I'll make sure, like, I'll get the job done. He said, at WWE Payback, which is the next pay-per-view, he will face John Cena in a rematch for the title, but this time, it's an ambulance match, and I like that WWE is already moving forward with Payback, and I like that, and I'm already looking forward to Payback, even just for this match alone. I hope we get more matches on the card soon. So And I have to say, Ryback actually did kind of good in this heel like promo. I mean, but I still think Ryback should have turned heel still, but for this promo, it wasn't bad. Even for Ryback, it wasn't bad. All right, the first match of the night, you had The Miz and Chris Jericho team up to go up against Michael Fandango and your Intercontinental Champion Wade Barrett. And this was a decent tag team match, and Fandango was pretty much not giving a crap about this match. He was dancing with Summer Rae. God, she's hot. And then pretty much left Wade Barrett high dry. He got Code Breaker, and then The Miz locks in the figure four for the win. And then after the match, just when Jericho was getting back at Fandango balls, he leaves Summer Rae alone. And then Summer Rae, Y2J, cut a rug again. And I was thinking, oh man, getting sensual up in here. And then Jericho's like, Jericho strikes again. Just gotta love Chris Jericho. And that's how we end that. Excuse me! Vicky Guerrero had to come out pretty much with the WWE app. Stick that app. Swagger was supposed to have a match later tonight, but it was up to the WWE app saying who's gonna face R2, Great Khali, or Red or Gee, I wonder who's gonna win that poll, which I'll get to later on. So you had Sheamus go up against one half of the Prime Time Play, Titus O'Neil. And I have to say, Titus O'Neil didn't look too bad in this. He actually looked decent in this. And I mean, he was hitting them power moves like crazy. But in the end, Sheamus wins with the white noise and broke kick. And I also heard that Titus O'Neil dropped the F-bomb. Oh man, I hate to be him when he gets backstage with Vince. And now, one of the main highlights of this Raw was Paul Heyman been hyping this up, saying he's going to have a third client in his camp. He already brought in CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, and now it was Michael McKillicuddy. No, not anymore. And it was not Rob Van Dam either. If you thought it was, I don't know what to tell you. All right, it was now. He is now called Curtis Axel. Yes, Curtis Axel. Yep. I like the fact that he took parts both from his dad's name and his grandfather's name and put them together. You know, it's almost like shades of, when The Rock had Rocky Maivia when he first started out. I think this. I actually like the new name, honestly. Because the Michael McGillicuddy name, I was never a big fan of the name, but I hope to see big things for him. And of course, it led to Triple H coming out, and then he pretty much pushed Axel aside, saying like back off, Junior. Like the grown folks are talking. I'm like, wow, way to bury this kid already. And then Axel got stood up saying yeah, the game has changed, and then Triple H slapped her and then say, I'm gonna face this kid later tonight. And this was Triple H's first match on Raw in 3 years, and that was a big deal, and I was already looking forward to it. So get more to that later on in this review. Oh, 3 ain't enough, man. I need 5. Biggie Langston, yes, forever long. Again, and this, I was surprised who went over here after the distraction that AJ did. You had, alright, Biggie Langston getting the victory. Wow. He beat the #1 contender for Dolph Ziggler's world title. So, wonder where they'll go with Big E from here. Alright, next you had Layla against my sweet AJ Lee. And in the end, AJ locks in that octopus hole, which she now calls the Black Widow. And for the win, guys, make my baby look strong. My #1 contender. And I thought they were gonna have the Divas title match this past Monday on Raw. They should have did at Extreme Rules instead of having that backstage segment. But I'm hoping we get this match. And he's gonna have this match. I'm tired of waiting. I want to see AJ take that belt from Taylor, man. Maybe on a Raw or maybe Payback. They just need to book this match. All right. So once again, my baby AJ Lee the victory. Alright, Cody Rhodes faces Zack Ryder, and Cody Rhodes wins with a disaster kick. Um, and then Ryback comes back out, beats the crap out of Zack Ryder, puts him in the ambulance, sending a message to John Cena for their ambulance match at Payback. Alright, next you had pretty much, in my opinion, the match of the night. The Shield, the champions all, went up against the men who they beat for the championships, Kofi Kingston and Team Hell No. This was a good match, like I said, match of the night, hands down. I mean, Daniel Bryan, I enjoyed Daniel Bryan's performance. He proved that he wasn't the weak link in the team. And then, yeah, and then in the end, I mean, even with all Daniel Bryan's trying, in the end, Kane gets punched with the knee, and then Spear, 1, 2, 3. Yep, Shield once again dominates, like always. Alright, you had Jack Swagger against, no surprise, Randy Orton. And this was another good match. But at the end, Randy Orton, bam, RKO. What else is new? 1, 2, 3, you're winning Randy Orton. And then we get on to the main event. You had Triple H go up against the repackaged Curtis Axel. And before the match started, Triple H, the doctor told him, like, you shouldn't go out there. And the Triple H was like, yeah, if you're lucky, you would say that or you keep your job. And then Triple H started getting, dizzy, and he looked like he was out of the loop, or he was just like his head, like he wasn't in it. And then that's how we end Raw. I mean, I thought the show was good overall, but the ending was kind of like, what the hell? It's like it's like we're gonna end it like this, and I really hope there's some reason for this. And I'm hearing that they're going with the concussion storyline. I'm like, they're gonna didn't Dolph Ziggler actually have a real life concussion? They're gonna make a storyline with Triple H. I'm not too sure about that. All right, that was my Raw review for this week, and until then, this is your boy RKL 2582 signing off. Take care.